All right, here we are, guys, on a brand new job. We're gonna be taking out this driveway, the concrete driveway. Basically putting all concrete in on the side yard and the backyard. We're gonna talk to the homeowner though real quick, see if we can get these cars moved, because we do have a bin waiting down the street for us. Tyler is not here yet, but all the guys are. We got Eric, Luis, Enrique, and Shane waiting on Tyler because he's got the skid steer. That's about it. What do you guys think? Rebar? No rebar?
I don't know. We need to check it out.
I hope no rebar.
Usually it doesn't crack like that when there's rebar in it.
So Eric's bet, no rebar.
No rebar, yeah.
All right, let's put some lunch bets in.
Lunch bets? Maybe they're there. We'll see how it is.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no as well.
No rebar?
I don't think there's rebar.
Imagine have rebar and the mesh.
Oh God. I'd much rather have rebar than mesh. I don't know why the mesh is way harder to get out, right?
Yeah, you have to be cutting it.
It's just so much to it. Yeah. Oh. Man, that was. This guy's gnarly.
Yes, I can get it at 350. Yeah, I can go home my car.
After that, huh? No.
Actually, if you're gonna put it in the driveway,
He's gonna put it right here. Oh, man, this guy's cutting it close. He's cutting it close with this big rig, huh?
He isn't just nothing young. He knows what he's doing. Like, you
That's
know?
scary, dude. He was so close. Whew. Yeah, Eric's like, I gotta move my truck after this. Thank you. Oh, let's move the fireplace real quick.
These are going out so I can move these.
Yeah, we can move them out for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no problem.
It's like left.
You have a good New Year's?
Oh yeah, it was great. No work.
Yeah.
I'm about to get back into it.
Oh, no.
So.
Ooh. This looks like a. It's a precast, huh?
Yeah.
These are nice. I bet this guy's gonna be heavy though.
I'm gonna see if I might. A little hoist.
Oh, he's not that heavy actually at all. It's pretty
We
light.
got more guys.
Oh, we can do this, Shane. This is not that heavy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Ready? Oh. Got it?
Let me see if I can get.
It's just the grip.
You might have like a little thing that you put underneath.
Yeah.
It.
Let's see. Yeah, get it.
I got grip now.
Not on the grass though. He said not on the grass. On the pool sidewalk a little bit further. Towards Shane's way. Shane's way. Perfect.
Fingers.
This is this even concrete? This isn't concrete.
No.
No, it's este. Plástico, no?
Yeah, it's plastic, huh?
I don't know, plastic.
Yeah.
Fiberglass.
I look like concrete. So right back here, guys, what we're gonna do too is right off the sliding glass door. Off the sliding glass door is an 8x8, correct? Yeah. 8x8. So we're just gonna do a little 8x8 right here, guys. So 8x8 right there. And then for the patio area, we're gonna take out this slab and all this, and then we're gonna do, like I was saying, 5-inch gaps in between. So we'll probably cut the slab in half with one, and then we'll just divide this up evenly.
When you do,
Are you pushing the concrete all the way to line up with the squares, correct?
Yeah.
And they're gonna kind of follow all the way through, or are we gonna stop at the corner and then have this all divided up evenly?
So like, this can run this section can run all the way over to here.
Right.
So we can go here, and then it can be a hard cutoff, and then it's the squares or the rectangles.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
And I'm gonna be gone, but is there like, are you guys gonna like string it, or like how do you map it out?
Yeah. So we're gonna basically just
String it, but like.
yeah, we're gonna use string lines.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna divide the middle, run string lines all the way down, put forms all the way on the sides, and then we're gonna just go off of that, and then every 4 foot, put the 5-inch gaps in.
Okay.
But we're gonna make sure we're gonna measure the area out too this way to divide it up evenly.
Okay. And can you send a picture to me when you string it up, just so I can see?
Bring the. You gonna be able to make it out?
All right, what's going on, everybody? What we got going on in this front yard is we're just basically redoing all the concrete work on this property, and then we're also adding a decorative finish to it. We're going to be putting rocks down the middle and in between the concrete slabs, and that goes for the side yard and the backyard as well. As you guys saw already in the morning, we got the full crew here today. One skid steer, and the backyard concrete actually wasn't too bad. We pretty much did all the backyard concrete by hand. It was only the front that was actually difficult, and if I would have known that, I would have just got a big skid steer from the beginning to take out all the driveway real quick and easy instead of having the mini skid steer. But I was thinking I was going to take the skid steer around to the back and have to work on that concrete as well, but it was already really cracked up back there, and it came out much easier than the front, because the front actually did have rebar. It wasn't put in well in the front entrance, but in the driveway, that's where we struggled.
Alrighty, so we're demoing out this concrete. Look what we found, man. Rebar underneath the slab.
Not just the example of how to not do it here.
Exactly. So we'll rip this concrete out, and the rebar grid will basically still be laying down there in the dirt, which makes it easier for us to demo, but not a good way to put in rebar.
I said the same thing. Did you show them?
Yeah, what do you think about that, Timmy?
That's crazy. As you see in our videos, we always lift the rebar up. See, some people need dobies because they don't know how to lift the rebar.
Yeah, so we're gonna demo this concrete slab, and that rebar grid's just gonna be still laying there in the dirt, basically.
Yeah, hey, you know what makes that great too for us though? It's gonna make demo way easier.
Yeah.
It all
what I was
comes up
saying.
together.
Oh yeah,
They
baby.
were thinking ahead for us. 20 years later.
Just put it in there for looks.
Es culero, mira.
No,
Mira
it's
su
a
pinche
worm.
cabeza, mira.
He's saying it's a snake.
Mira. Mira la pinche cabeza, mira. No, no es así.
Maybe it's baby.
Sí, güey, hasta brilla, no ves, mira. Las pinches lombrices, no mames. Esa es negra. La lombriz ya.
It's a big worm, bro.
Sí, es culebra, güey.
No, it's culebra.
Bueno, no.
Maybe it's a garden snake. It's yo, Timmy. You think this is a snake? Is it a snake or a worm? That's the question of the day, man. Look.
Oh, that's a worm.
You sure, dude? Look at that thing.
No, porque mira, la lombriz no se hace así tan rápido, güey.
Look at how it walks, though. It walks like a snake. It's a,
Interesting looking worm.
oh, okay.
La lombriz es transparente.
Snakes are way bigger.
You want to eat it?
Yeah.
You do?
20 grams of protein.
Es una
Got
mamba
more
negra,
than
güey.
jerky.
What's that one book? Like, I like to eat worms in my sandwiches or something?
Oh,
Do you remember that?
I read that book.
Yeah. Or it might have been a movie. I don't know.
Middle school. That's a middle school one right there.
I'm going to throw that in your Jersey Mike sub next time, Shane.
Yeah, I like that Mike's way, baby.
Mike's way.
The worm way.
The worm way, baby.
So I don't know if you guys were able to see that little worm or not, but I think it was a worm. You guys let me know if it could have been a snake. But as you can also see, we did bring the skid steer back here for a little bit to dig out that side yard a tad bit, and then also take a little bit out of the backyard, because the backyard and side yard were a little bit high with dirt, and it's much easier to scoop everything up with the skid steer than hand digging. So all I did was, since it was really hard to get out of the side yard, since the gate was pretty small, I just took some dirt out and dropped them in wheelbarrows for the guys to run out to the front into our bin. And you can also see right now, this is all in one day. We're starting the forming process for the backyard, and the fine detailed forming will be the next day.
All right, here we go, guys. The next day on the job after the demo. It rained the day before, so we weren't working. But this backyard and the front yard got pretty muddy. It's really muddy. You can see my boots got pretty caked up already from walking around here. You can see that we're just sinking in. In the back, it's even worse though. So we're gonna start working out here with all the guys. Of course, we got everybody on site. My brother Tyler, Shane, Eric, Luis, and Enrique, aka Ant. There's Shane.
There's a lot of rivers.
Yeah, look at this, guys. Oh my god. We're just sinking back here like crazy. After we got all the demo done, there was nowhere for this water to go to. There's some drains, but I mean, these drains don't do much, it seems like. That's why we are adding some drains back here in this section. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna focus on that front right now and the side yard. Get more of this dirt out. We got a lot of dirt on the side yard still. What are you gonna be doing right now, Tyler?
Gonna set those forms, man. Get those squares formed up. It's a mud hole though, so it's gonna make it fun.
Yeah. Do it. All right. Time to get to work.
So to the homeowner's request, we are doing large concrete stepping stones leading up to the front door of his house, and then we are going to divide up the driveway into 4 large concrete squares with rocks running in between. And then for all of the gaps, we're going to do everything 5-inch gaps. Makes everything look really nice and uniform, and it's probably, I would say, the smallest you can go without struggling or chipping the concrete once you're trying to strip the forms. Between the walkway and the driveway though, we will be doing a 12-inch gap just to really divide those and make an obvious transition between the driveway and the walkway. We will also be bringing in base for this driveway and backyard as well, because of how saturated the soil is. Also because of an incident that happened on this job with the neighbor. They pretty much flooded us out and made the water issues on this job site 10 times worse. And you guys will see that coming up real soon.
All right, lunchtime. We got this driveway all formed up for the most part. A couple little things we gotta do right there. And then we're gonna work our way to the backyard. But Tyler, what'd you bring for lunch?
Man, I got some fried rice with some ribs here.
Oh man, that looks
Some
good.
cow beef ribs. Bomb, delicious.
Hey Luis, Enrique, what'd you guys bring for lunch? You're gonna show everybody your food. What do we got?
We check it out, man. I don't know.
What did you get for lunch, man?
Mexican wife. Check it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
What is that?
And this is the pata de beef.
Oh man, that smells good.
Potatoes and beef?
Beef. No, pata de
Man, that smells
Oh.
food, the beef,
Listen here,
rice, and.
good. ¿Sí está caliente?
See? Okay, it's hot, man.
It's already ready to go, man.
And then we'll take you guys to the back, but Shane and Eric got in and out. They're the only guys that didn't bring the lunch today. Because what I got a quesadilla, got a buffalo, and a barbecue with some pineapple and ranch.
That's pretty good, man. Probably the healthiest one here.
No, I don't know. Yours looks pretty healthy too. Yeah, this is good to go. This is hot.
So as we all just took lunch, the neighbor's pool maintenance guy came by, and I guess their pool was low. So what happened was the pool guy, he ends up filling up the pool, and as he was filling it up, he left the hose on and just left. He left the hose on and left. So once the pool got pretty much overfilled, the fill line kicks on and drains the pool, and it overflowed in the drain system, popping up out of the drain system, flooding the neighbor's side yard. And then also, because we're on a lower tier or elevation than the neighbors, all that water started coming down and flooding us.
Look at that. It's like 3 inches of water, and it's all coming from the neighbor's side for some reason. So we have no clue what's going on, but there's a bunch of water running out on the neighbor's side of the property. Check it out. It's flooded. Dude. Wait, turn off that water main. It's right. It's coming from right there, Timmy. It's coming from right there, right?
It's coming out of their drains. Dude, are they draining?
The pool guy was here not too long ago.
Oh, he's draining the pool, I think.
Who's draining the pool?
They're draining the pool, bro. I think they're draining the pool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro, look at our side.
Whoa, look at what.
Are you guys draining your pool?
No, so the pool guy came earlier today, and then I guess the pool was low, and so he filled it up, but then he does this is the third time he does this. He never tells us, and he just lets it go, expecting someone to see.
Right.
And so then the pool has like a little safety thing so it doesn't overflow.
Right.
And it just drains by itself.
It's the overflow,
and
dude.
so it starts draining this way, and it goes over, and then
Oh my
and then it
God.
went into you guys, huh?
Look at this side.
We got flooded.
Yeah.
Our whole
Watch out.
I literally,
This
when
whole
we saw you
side's
guys doing
flooded.
this, I was like, oh my god, I hope the pool guy doesn't do that again while they're working.
Yeah, because
Oh,
even a
man.
couple days before you guys started, the sprinkler system, something happened with it, and then the side sprinklers were on for like 14 hours at night. Like on the, yeah,
man.
and it flooded like all down here as well. Like
that's why that backyard
why
was
it's-
flooded
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Flooded out, man. Guess
Well,
we gotta call it quits.
look at this, guys. The neighbors flooded us out. It was already super saturated this morning from the rain. Their pool guy came by to fill their pool up. Obviously, he must not know what he's doing because he filled it up too much. So the automatic fill line kicked in and started draining the pool. Now it drained all into our job. Look at this. It's still draining. It was already crazy flooded this morning from the rain, and now it's even worse. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these working conditions we have to work in now. And it's still coming. It's not done. It's like wild rivers back here. Hey, that's kind of working though right there, dude. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow we're gonna definitely have to bring some basin to hopefully soak up some of the saturation.
So I don't know what it is with me and pool guys or pool contractors, but I seem to have bad luck with them. As you guys might have seen that one video where that pool contractor pretty much screwed me over. And if you guys want an update, the guy is trying to sue me to take down that video. So just thought I'd let you guys know about that. I think that's pretty hilarious that he's trying to actually sue me to do that. But I'm definitely not going to be taking it down. But he did complain to YouTube to try to get it taken down. So hopefully YouTube doesn't take it down for any personal information reasons. But, you know, I did blur out the guy pretty damn well and everything. Otherwise, yeah, I would have blasted him all over the internet. But, yeah, so since we had some bad luck with this pool guy flooding our job, we had to wait a couple days to let the soil dry up a little bit better because it was soaked, like literally super saturated, could barely work in it. We tried to finish up the rest of the day just by getting the side yard all done and formed up, but that was about it. After that, we waited because our feet were just getting soaked. Like the water was coming up to our ankles basically and just leaking into our boots. It is not fun to work when your feet are getting all wrinkly and wet all day. It's also how you catch a cold. So what we did was we basically talked to the neighbor next door. They're actually renters that live there. So we had to get in touch with the homeowner basically just by talking to him on the phone. And we were just telling him, since you delayed our job, we're going to have to bill you for the delay on project. And we actually are still trying to work that out with him because, you know, he cost us about a couple of days of work that should not have been delayed because that pretty much messes up our whole schedule for all the other projects that we had lined up. Them flooding our job really delays our projects and pushes everybody back on our schedule. And it's a lot of people we have to communicate with to tell them that timelines are changing because of one little incident that could have been prevented. Not only that, but even the homeowner we're working for at this moment was upset because now his driveway is going to be delayed and he's got nowhere to park. So yeah, we're trying to get him to pay. It's a small fee, just an extra $300, but I don't know, maybe he should have paid more. What do you guys think? You think that's not enough or too much, or should I have even billed them for that? Either way, after a couple days of letting this area dry, we came back and it was still pretty saturated, the soil, but it was better than what it was. And then what we did to help with the saturation of the soil was we did bring in 3/4 inch base to help soak up the rest of that soil. But even after we did place all of the gravel in and do our rebar, we did even wait an extra couple of days before we did come back to pour because we wanted to make sure that the soil was more dried up. So I mean, overall we lost multiple days because of how saturated the soil was. And then here we are in the backyard right now. We're just getting all of our string lines set up. Basically 5-inch gaps going towards those drains are going to be sitting right in the middle where all the water is going to be draining to, and the drains are actually going to be in between our 5-inch gaps. So right in here, right in this part of the video we're watching, is a couple days after me and Tyler waited for the soil to get a little bit more dry before compacting anything, because if we did try compacting, we would have just sank straight down into the dirt because of the soil conditions. So me and my brother literally just came back just to compact and put the rebar back into the concrete patio slabs.
Alright, driveway is all done, rebar is all in. We're pretty much ready for pour. but we do still need to compact the side yard. Couldn't really do it because of how saturated this yard was from the neighbors draining their pool into this homeowner's house. So that made it very difficult working through the side yard with how much mud there was, just getting caked up on our boots. We actually do have some drains too running through the forms right here, like that. So once we strip these forms, we're just gonna pop the drain right there, because it's gonna be rocks basically running between all these, or artificial turf. Homeowner still deciding. And those drains will capture the excess water. And then here's the backyard. Sweet and simple, modern style concrete, 6 squares. And then we do have drains in the middle. Couldn't really see the other one, but that's pretty much what they're going to be. So all the slabs kind of slope like this towards these drains. So that's basically it. We're going to be getting out of here. Monday's the pour day.
But definitely stay tuned for part 2, guys, because the next part is going to be really awesome pour, and you're going to be able to see the finished product. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment any questions you guys may have on the project, and we'll see you guys in the next Odell Complete Concrete video.